Welcome to Review Central. This is LET General Education Reviewer number 5, featuring questions on social sciences. This reviewer is intended for those who are eyeing, or are set to take the Licensure Exam for Teachers or LET. There are 10 questions featured on this reviewer. All questions are modeled on actual questions that appeared on previous LET exams. Shall we begin? Question number 1. Philippine history. The longest revolt in the Philippine history is called the A. Diego Silong Revolt, B. Gabriela Silong Revolt, C. Polaris Revolt, D. Daguhoy Revolt. The correct answer is D. Daguhoy Revolt. The famous Daguhoy Rebellion, also known as the Daguhoy Revolution or Daguhoy Revolt, is considered as the longest rebellion in Philippine history. Led by Francisco Daguhoy, or Francisco Sindrigas, this rebellion took place in the island of Bohol from 1744 to 1829, roughly 85 years. Question number 2. Who? Philippine Constitution. Violation of human rights is a violation of the blank of persons. A. Dignity. B. Intelligence. C. Honor. D. Freedom. The correct answer is A. Dignity. Article 13, Social Justice and Human Rights, Section 1 of the 1987 Philippine Constitution states, "The Congress shall give highest priority to the enactment of measures that protect and enhance the right of all the people to human dignity, reduce social, economic, and political inequalities, and remove cultural inequities by equitably diffusing wealth and political power for the common good." Question number 3. Social studies. It is characterized by shared experiences and mutual responsibilities. A. Acculturation. B. Gemeinschaft. C. Gesellschaft. D. Enculturation. The correct answer is B. Gemeinschaft. Gemeinschaft and Gesellschaft, generally translated as community and society, are categories which were used by the German sociologist Ferdinand E in order to categorize social ties into two dichotomous sociological types which define each other. In their simplest, Gemeinschaft refers to personal and internal social interactions while Gesellschaft refers to the indirect, impersonal or external interactions. Shared experiences and mutual responsibilities characterize Gemeinschaft. Question number 4. Philippine history. What values are being promoted by the Philippine government when it launched the Juan Time project in 2011? A. Palabra de honor. B. Close family ties. C. Punctuality. D. Austerity. The correct answer is C. Punctuality. Whoever coined the term Filipino time will now find a stark contrast from its original use. Filipino time originally describes the Filipinos' penchant for starting, or arriving at events some 15 to 30 minutes later than the set time. It has become a notorious habit that, unknown to many, holds back the country in terms of lost productivity. In a bid to help shift this mindset and reinstill the value of time, the Department of Science and Technology, through the Science and Technology Information Institute, launched Juan Time, a campaign that promotes time consciousness among Filipinos. Juan Time aims to promote the nationwide use of the Philippine Standard Time or PST, and synchronize timepieces with the PST. Juan Time is a word play on one time, and one being a common name for many Filipinos. Question number 5. Philippine literature. Who is this Filipino migrant writer whose fiction stories reflect the Filipino concept of American culture? A. Bienvenido Santos. B. Severino Reyes. C. Aurelio Tolentino. D. Envy M. Gonzalez. The correct answer is A. Bienvenido Santos. Bienvenido N. Santos, born March 22, 1911, died January 7, 1996, was a Filipino-American fiction, poetry, and non-fiction writer. He was born and raised in Tondo, Manila. His family roots are originally from Lubao, Pampanga, Philippines. He lived in the United States for many years, where he was widely credited as a pioneering Asian American writer. Question number 6. Japanese literature. One famous Japanese poem. It consists of 3 lines totaling 17 syllables, 5 each in the first and last line, and 7 in the middle. Nature is usually its topic. A. Waka. B. Manga. C. Haikai. D. Haiku. Who? The correct answer is D. Haiku? Haiku is a traditional form of Japanese poetry. Haiku poems consist of 3 lines. The first and last lines of a haiku have 5 syllables and the middle line has 7 syllables. The lines rarely rhyme. Question number 7. Philippine history. The late President Ferdinand E. Marcos placed the Philippines under martial law through what law? A. Proclamation No. 1017. B. Proclamation No. 1081. C. Proclamation No. 2045. D. Proclamation No. 216. The correct answer is B. Proclamation No. 1081. President Ferdinand E. Marcos signed Proclamation No. 1081 on September 21, 1972, placing the Philippines under martial law. It was lifted by Proclamation No. 2045 also by President Marcos in 1981. Proclamation No. 216 was the 2017 proclamation of martial law and suspension of the privilege of the writ of habeas corpus in the whole of Mindanao, issued by Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte on May 23, 2017. Proclamation No. 1017 was issued by the administration of President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo on February 24, 2006, putting the Philippines under a state of emergency. Question number 8. Philippine history. He was the founder and editor of the newspaper La Independencia. A. Antonio Luna. B. Marcelo H. del Pilar. C. Emilio Jacinto. D. Felix Hidalgo. The correct answer is A. Antonio Luna. Convinced that the fate of the infant republic should be a contest for the minds of Filipinos, Antonio Luna turned to journalism to strengthen Filipino minds with the ideas of nationhood, and the need to fight the Americans. He decided to publish a newspaper, La Independencia. This 4-page daily was filled with articles, short stories, patriotic songs and poems. The paper came out in September 1898, and was an instant success. A movable feast of information, humor, and good writing, 4,000 copies were printed, which was more than all the other newspapers in circulation at the time put together. Question number 9. Philippine laws. Which refers to the act of the President to stay the execution of a convict? A. Commutation. B. Reprieve. C. Clemency. D. Pardon. The correct answer is B. Reprieve. A reprieve is a delay or temporary suspension of punishment. Typically, reprieves are granted for very specific and unusual circumstances, such as the execution of death row convicts. A commutation of sentence is a reduction of a sentence to a lesser period of time. This may occur for some of the same reasons a pardon may be granted. A pardon is a complete forgiveness and restores full rights of citizenship. Normally, those who have been convicted of a crime forfeit certain rights, such as to serve in certain roles, and to hold public office or vote in an election. But a pardon restores those rights. Those pardoned can apply to be expunged, and be able to say that they were not convicted of a crime. Clemency is the broad category of rights that President has to lessen a sentence that has already been imposed by a court of law. Question number 10. English literature. To be or not to be is the beginning of the soliloquy of blank. A. Hamlet. B. Julius Caesar. C. Romeo and Juliet. D. Macbeth. The correct answer is A. Hamlet. Hamlet's soliloquy contains what is probably the most quoted line in all of Shakespeare. To be or not to be. Here are the first few lines comprising the first paragraph or stanza of said soliloquy.
To be, or not to be. That is the question, whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and, by opposing, end them. To die, to sleep, no more, and by a sleep to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to, 'tis a consummation devoutly to be wished. To die, to sleep.
You have just completed LET General Education Reviewer number 5, which featured questions on social sciences. If you wish to watch more LET General Education Reviewers on social sciences, check out our LET Social Sciences Reviewers playlist. Check out also our other LET playlists for other reviewer topics. If you haven't done so yet, please don't forget to subscribe to Review Central, and click or press the bell button to make sure you get notified whenever we post a new reviewer or other review materials on this channel. Please like if you find this video useful and feel free to share to anyone who may also benefit from it. We wish you all the best on your forthcoming LET and we look forward to your future distinction as a licensed professional teacher. Mabuhay!